What's going on, guys? Jason here. We are back with another classic review for you guys, and this is our Throwback Thursday review. We're gonna go ahead and look at this iconic and super mega vintage Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 1994 house phone. Now, quick story about this thing. I found this at my local antique shop here, and it was sitting there for a very long time. When I first saw it, I was like, ooh, okay, cool. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen this thing in such a long time. I just remember seeing this back in the day as a kid, having this house phone. And you know what? I was like, okay, this antique mall has it. Hopefully this thing can sit around, because at the time, I didn't want to spend so much. I had to be smart with my money. I didn't want to spend too much. And I decided, hopefully this thing will sit and no one will not get it. Fast forward, several months later, a few months later, it was still there, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll get it this time. And so I picked it up. And how much did I get this for? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. I got this thing for 15 bucks. Absolutely deals. This is probably the best 15 bucks I've ever spent, on something classic Power Ranger wise. And it is super cool. It really is. I just love the whole look of it. You have that pose of Red Ranger going here. You want to attack people. Now, as you can see over here, take a closer look. Head sculpt, the helmet. It just looks really good. It is discolored, unfortunately. It is what it is because of how vintage it is. But here's sort of zoom in, focus in more. Yeah, it is discolored, a lot lighter, like 2 shades lighter than the back. I tried to clean up as best as I could. Probably need to clean up a little more, but I did manage to buff out some of the scratches on this thing. But yeah, look at that. I just really love the helmet sculpt of this phone. The detail work is great. They got the teeth in here really well. You got the mouthpiece right over here. That right there is very, very well sculpted right there. Molded really well. I just love that detail work on that. I absolutely love the logo on this thing. The logo is very, very well detailed. From the looks of it, it's embossed. So that has an embossed touch to it, embossed look, which is gorgeous. Bottom of the phone, not much. Just gives you some of the production dates over here. 1994, made in China. And here it is. Look at the phone right here. This is the most basic house phone of all time. And here it is. This is the buttons right over here. Can't get any more basic than this, guys. Doesn't have your caller ID. Let me tell you what, though. I hooked this thing up for about like a week. And I was kind of iffy answering the phone because then I had no caller ID, man. I don't want no spammers calling my phone. Don't even know who it is. So, so I decided to take it away, to remove it from my house phone and in the living room. And I'm only gonna use this in my room only. But I definitely need something online to keep my caller ID, cordless house phone with the caller ID. I need that in the living room so I know who's calling. So. Anyway, here it is. The phone piece over here, really cool. It is red and black. You got yellow and red buttons over here. You got a talk. You got the ringer to turn on or off. And then you have this piece right over here, this switch right here, the T and P switch. And then here is that label over there as well, that classic model label right over here. Take a look at that. But let's go ahead and just hook this up, though. Let's just hook this thing up, and I'm going to show you how basic this thing sounds. So let's go ahead and take this over to the landline. Let's go ahead and plug this bad boy in, and I'll show you what it's like. Let's go. So, alright guys, so we are here in my office area. I already have them hooked up to my landline. Let's go ahead and here. Let us all bask in the glory of this vintage item right here. I'm going to go ahead and call up the house, and let's take it here. Yep, and that right there is the sound. That right there is your sound, guys. What I tell you, it is very basic. Very basic. That right there, guys. That's all I can say, man. It's just so generic, so basic. But you gotta love it. You just gotta love the vintage feel of this phone. You just gotta love it, man. The vintage, the sound is and everything. Brings back so much memories, you know. That's why I did not want to hook this up here in the living room, because I didn't want, I need to know the caller ID, you know. I need to know who's calling my house. So I decided to not use this thing in my living room, and possibly might use this in my room. But yeah, I just cannot. I have to see the caller ID, you know. If this thing had caller ID, that would be sick. But you know, it wouldn't. They can't be extra. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this quick little review here of this iconic and classic 1994 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Red Ranger house phone. It's a cool thing to have. I'm sure they have this thing all on eBay or all other e-commerce sites. So be sure to check that out. Or if you have a local antique shop or thrift shop and you bump into this thing, then get it. Get it as quickly as possible. This is just a cool thing to have, especially, you know, having a Power Ranger fan. You gotta have it. So that's gonna be it for this review, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit that like button, hit that thumbs up button if you like this video, and share this video with all your friends and family out there. Also, if you're fans of Power Rangers, Transformers, Beyblade, 90s, 2000s, and pro wrestling, then be sure to hit that subscribe button, because I love them all and I got you covered. Also, follow me on social media as well, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All my handles will be down in the description down below. This is Jason signing out, guys. Please, wherever you are around the world, peace and love, take care, and we will see you in the next video.